Guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. You can always count on me and Izzy to always be here. Oh, well, we try to always
do our
be
best.
here. We do our best. And if we can't make it, then obviously there's a serious reason as to why we can't. Other guys...
What do you mean? One episode I've been
Oh, my guy. Hey, welcome back, bro.
My guy. You said.
Alhamdulillah, you telling me, bro?
Alhamdulillah.
You left me and Izzy hanging. Can I just say you left me and Izzy hanging, bro?
I never left you lot hanging. I don't know why you lot.
You
I'm trying to play that narrative.
You left me and Izzy hanging. We did a
I said I
two-man
wasn't
pod.
available.
2-man pod.
We
I
actually
said
did
I
it.
wasn't available.
Which is something we said we'd never do.
Wallahi, bro.
Considering-
We've come a long way.
Nah,
very
I
long way.
did say last week I wasn't available in it, so I don't know if you lot like misread it in the group chat or whatever, but it's not on me, innit?
Oh, are you back now, yeah?
I'm back now, of course. Yeah, I'm available this week, hence why I'm here, you know.
Oh, okay.
The people want me. I'm here.
Was it worth it?
Huh?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Yeah, taking time off.
100% it was worth
That's
it.
it. That's the main thing.
People want me.
Yeah. Come on. He's the people's champ, bro. I'm
Nah.
going to co-sign that.
Nah,
I love
both of
it.
you lot are the people.
Nah.
We're
Izzy.
just
Huh?
we're here by
Izzy-
default, bro.
Izzy's the dope.
We make up the numbers.
Nah. What
Yeah,
do you
that's
mean?
also true.
Yesterday,
make up
was
the
it
numbers.
yesterday or the day before? Evs went on live, innit? Any of you
Oh,
lot that
yeah.
tuned in on TikTok live would have seen it. All they were asking was for you two, innit?
What was-
Nah.
Yeah.
Was it? I haven't seen it. I missed it. Because
Yeah.
I think he done it quite late. I think he done it at 11.
I saw the first one.
They done one at like maybe I think was it?
Not yesterday. It's the
9?
day before yesterday. He
Yeah.
did back to back in it.
Yeah, they done it.
The day before Man United was playing.
Yeah. That one, I slept after the game. And
Yeah,
I think
but-
he
No,
he
it
went
wasn't Man
live
United,
after
man.
the
It
game.
was when Tottenham and City were playing.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, it was that day.
Was it? No,
No,
there
it
was
weren't,
one.
bro.
There was one when United and Newcastle.
I'm sure because a lot of people were in the chat saying check on Westside. Make sure he's.
That's the one we watched together. Sorry, not
Yeah.
the Man United one. That's the one we
Okay,
watched together. And then
okay.
after, I remember him telling us that he's going to do it yesterday as well.
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
But
was
I never
when
saw
United-
yesterday's one.
after
I saw the one with the
United
first one with
Okay,
you. Yeah.
yeah. It was good.
It was
Though.
going well for him though. And a few
Yeah.
people on there.
You gonna jump on?
I don't know. I can't do what he does, bro.
We've been
I
instructed-
take my hat off to you. Wallah,
We've been
I actually
instructed by
No,
the head
we-
teacher to do it. So
No, we are. Yeah, we are gonna do it. But
We gotta
like,
do it.
I could never get to a stage where I'm just doing it by myself. Like I really
Nah, I rate
take
him.
my hat off
He's-
to him, bro. I
he's-
can't
I
do
rate
that,
him,
man.
100%.
He's
I'm
got
actually
that in
shook
his
at
locker.
That one. That one scares me, bro. He's literally just there, chilling, just chatting, and I was watching it with you at the time in my yard, and I was looking at it the whole time thinking, I couldn't, like for the life of
That's
me.
all he was saying. He was
I
freaking
couldn't.
saying, "I can't do this, man."
Yeah, well, I asked him, I was moaning the whole
You know
time.
what
saying,
though?
can't
I
do
reckon once it starts and someone says a question and now you're just going through the motions of like answering it, I think you can. As in you, I think you would be able to do it.
No, I could do it in a group format. See me, like
No,
if
that-
the
yeah,
three
that
of us,
goes
I'll be
without saying.
comfortable to do it. Even then, I'll still be a bit shy. But just me and the camera, and I'm just live. But we talked to like 60 people, bro. At one point, it got up to like 60
Yeah, that's
people.
a.
I couldn't.
It's like a
I'd have
mini
a
hall.
panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'd actually have a panic attack.
No, it's okay, man.
I'll start freezing up, and people are like, "What's wrong with that, man?"
Us three are gonna do it later on.
We're doing it after this pod.
Yeah, we're gonna jump on. Let's
Yeah,
see what,
I'll just be there.
You're just gonna be there, yeah.
I'll try, wallahi, man. I don't know. This live thing ain't for me, bro. I'll be so honest. Like the whole live aspect of it, like this is all right. I don't mind this. This is okay. But the whole live aspect, this scares me.
But there's not much difference though. Only that people can like, ask you questions, innit? Think of it as like the comment section, but like in real time.
Facts.
That's all it is.
Nah, in real time
That's-
is what bothers me, bro.
Why? There's a question, read it, respond to it. If you don't want to respond to it, you don't have to respond to it. There's trolls, but we handle the trolls, innit?
I'll do it, but I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be.
You heard it here first.
It's gonna be tough. Wallah, it's gonna be tough. Them things scare me, man.
Man.
That's not even like the whole live show aspect and all that. I'm just like, I don't know.
But in order for us to actually take this to the next level, those things are gonna have to be on the cards sooner or later.
100%.
Like we can only avoid it for so long, innit?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's if
Maybe
the
I
people
don't- I
want
don't
it.
like
If they
change,
don't want
yeah.
it, then
Now
I'm
we'll
happy
do a
to.
little meet and greet, innit?
Me
do it-
agree with who?
We've
bro?
been saying
You
that
man
for
are
time.
cheap.
Huh?
We've been saying that for time. Me and Greek.
We'll do a little meet
You
and
got the producer busted up.
Now we'll do a little meet and greet. innit?
Me and
For him.
Sharp said we're gonna go cinema and we're gonna post the time and the screen, the location, and watch no one turn up.
You said
What are we
empty
watching
screen.
again?
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Planet of the Apes,
yeah,
innit?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
snaked you though. I went to watch it.
You what? Huh?
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I snaked you.
You're the snake.
This is breaking news.
Wallahi, you're a
I'm
snake.
so sorry, Wallahi.
When'd
you
go?
I went the other day. Me and a couple of men went. The other day.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm so sorry, I snaked you. But I'll be real with you. It was good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I had nothing to do with the
That
first
doesn't
three.
make me feel any better.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me.
Izzy, don't worry, man. I ain't watched it. We'll go
I'll come with
together.
you, lot.
My guy.
No,
No, no, no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no. I don't
stay
want
there.
you to come.
Well, I'll come with
No,
you.
no, no,
Stay
no. It's
there.
fine.
I'll
Me and
come.
West and the viewers.
Anyone that wants to come along.
No, 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 no. No,
Nah.
no tool,
That
brothers.
was very tactless of me, but at least I was honest. Wallah.
Yeah, I respect the
I won't
honesty.
lie to you, bro.
I'm hurt a little, but I respect the
Nah,
honesty.
Forgive me, bro. I did snake
No,
you.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I'll make it
I
up
won't
to you.
hold it up. I won't. That's a bit of a why.
That was
You lot are childish.
Bro, it's him, you know. It's him. He keeps saying it. But I do forgive you. I don't want to hold that against
I
you.
appreciate
Still.
you. All I appreciate you. But
But,
it weren't as good as I thought it would be, man. It had nothing to do with the first three movies. It kind of pissed me off. You don't know
Oh, so
what
you've
happened.
seen the others though, yeah? The
Yeah, but
previous.
you know, recently, like last week, me and my cousin was at home, so I told her let's watch the first three.
Mm.
So
Oh,
watch
so
the
you can
first
catch up.
three. So I can catch up. So when
Yeah,
I
so
go
you-
to the
so it's
cinema
fresh,
to watch
yeah.
it, it's fresh in my mind. And obviously the new one come out now, but it has nothing to do with like maybe must have missed it, but you don't know what happened to Caesar's family. You don't know what happened to his like nothing.
Oh, it
There's
doesn't continue from the
It don't continue
previous.
nothing.
Oh.
It shows you the first opening scene is obviously Caesar dead, and then it skips bare generations.
Don't ruin it for
Don't
people.
ruin. You're
Oh,
ruining it.
yeah, but
We're
Caesar
trying-
dies in the third one, bro.
Okay.
That's true as
Everyone
well.
knows Caesar dies in
That's
the third
true.
one.
Cool.
So it opened. That's the opening scene.
Slyly, I don't think he knew that.
Did you not know Caesar dies?
I need to refresh my mind. Told you I got amnesia.
But Caesar dies in the
He
third
needs
one.
to refresh his course.
Yeah.
And then it goes from it just fast forwards, and then that's it. You don't know nothing about what happened to Caesar's family.
Mm.
And obviously, I fell in love with the character of Caesar.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like I
Caesar
like
was
them
cold.
type of characters, bro. And then it just, I was like, you did him no justice, bro. Like the guy just disappears, and that's it. But again, I don't know. Some people may like it. I just thought it was a bit, it was all right, but it weren't.
To be honest, like it's not really my type of movies anyway. It's just something I'll put on in the background. I don't really.
No, it's
No.
good. The first three were wicked.
I never
man.
really enjoyed them, man. I know.
Well, he only likes 3 films.
Yeah, well, that is so true.
And they're literally, was it
It's
Rush
the
Hour 1, 2, and
2
3?
and 3, carbon copy, bro.
Literally.
Yeah,
it's
but,
like-
and The Matrix as well. They're nice films.
Yeah.
what,
but-
all of them you seen?
Yeah.
He likes rom-coms as well.
Yeah. I
Does
do.
he? Which
Still.
ones?
I still like rom-coms.
Yeah.
Like what?
Pretty Woman.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's
You've
an
never-
old school
I
one. That's
know.
with
Oh, like the original with
What's
That's
his
Julia
name?
old, bro.
Roberts.
Julia Roberts in
Yeah,
that.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And Richard Gere. Was it Richard
Yeah.
Gere?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
Richard.
weird that I know these actors and actresses' names.
I don't know them. I don't
Julia
know how
Roberts, I know,
Yeah.
because she was in another film, but
But I'm here
it's
for.
gone out of my
I
head.
don't mind them as well. To be fair, like
But-
rom-coms and action and thriller comedy. I'm here for. I don't watch horror.
Yeah, I'm not a big
I'm not
fan.
really a horror kind of guy. That's about it, really.
Horror, scary movies. I don't do them things there. I can't do them. I don't really like them, man. There was one time I went on a date when I was younger. I went to the cinema. One girl said, "Yeah, we'll watch this film." I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was a horror film, innit?
Mm.
Bro, there was one scene, something mad happened, and I must have screamed. I sound like
You
one
screamed?
girl.
You never just jumped. You actually screamed.
You know
What,
when
high
you're like
pitch?
just not high pitch in it, but you know like when you just you're taking yeah. But I forgot I was in the cinema, innit?
Mm.
After that day, I said,
You never
nah,
saw her
man.
again, did it?
Nah, I never saw her again.
To
It
be
gets
fair,
like that.
can you
I
blame
was-
her?
I don't blame her.
Can
I
you
was,
blame
I
her,
was
bro?
a teenager,
Wallah,
man.
No,
It
fair,
get-
yeah,
it
you were
gets
young,
like
She is
that.
but still.
thinking, if this guy's screaming at a movie, I
Yeah,
ain't
I
looking
got
this
no
guy
chance
again.
of
Yeah, I got no chance.
I got
He
no
ain't
chance.
protecting me.
He protected me
protecting
from
nothing.
shit.
Bro, I was a teenager, man. It happens.
Nah,
innit?
we'll let you
But after that, I don't really watch horror films.
Do you
innit?
do cinema dates a lot? Are you a cinema date kind of guy?
I think yeah. When I was younger, I used to do them quite a lot. I think now,
I think that was the thing when you was a youth,
yeah.
innit? Like when you was a youth, we're like, oh, let's go cinema.
But I
But I
think
feel like if
we
you
were
do it now as an
programmed.
adult, it's a bit.
No, because I feel like we were programmed because that's what you saw on TV and films. There was always goes
Oh, I
on
hear
the
you,
cinema
I
day.
hear you.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
it was-
do the yawning thing.
Yeah.
Do you know that was a classic move?
That's how I know. Sharps,
He's a veteran.
he's a veteran in the game. I said, hey, show us how you did. And hey, Sharp's got long arms, mashallah. He's hugging 2 of them.
There's nothing to it. One.
Hey, there's 2 of them there getting
Show us
getting
one
some tough.
live. Show
Hey,
us one
Sharp, you know, show us the technique.
I'm not. Well,
How'd you do it? Oh, I'm
No, I'm
tired,
not doing it
man.
now. No,
Did you say it as well? Did you say I'm tired out loud?
It's been a long day.
This guy. Serial cinema date.
It's been a long day. These times, he would have been in college. Sharp's a madman, you know. It's been a long day.
Aye. It's all coming out now, Jeff.
Hey, it's unbelievable,
Oh,
Jeff.
well, I'm hot, bro.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, nah. But you know, I'll be real. I still like going cinema to this day. Like, I actually enjoy going
I
cinema.
love cinema.
I enjoy going.
I'm not even like, forget the whole date aspect. Even like
Yeah, just
sometimes
no,
just going
we're
as a
friends,
random, I
but
genuinely love cinema. But I think maybe it's because like, it's got that nostalgic add to it. You know, when you was a kid and you used to thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I genuinely love going. I love
What was the
smell
first
of the
film
cinema, the popcorn
you ever watched in
and
cinema, if you remember it?
Lion King.
Mm.
Mine was like, I remember it was in the 90s. Wallahi.
I don't remember.
When did it come out? 94? No?
Don't even know the year, but
I think it came out 94. That was the very first film I
it
went
was
to watch in
definitely
cinema.
in the 90s. I just don't know.
94, 95 I went, I can't remember. And I remember my mum's brother, my uncle took me. So me, him, and like a few of the guys from the neighborhood, he took us.
Yeah.
And I had a great time. And then the second movie I ever watched was Power Rangers movie.
Oh yeah, that film was sick.
Culture.
Yeah,
He don't know.
yeah.
He doesn't know.
What was the first film? I want to hear.
You was here, sorry.
I was here.
Apologies.
What's the first film you watched in cinema?
I can't remember, you know. I'll be so real with you. Well, I don't know, because I never went like with my childhood.
Yeah.
When did you start going like as a teenager?
I think I started going as a teenager. And when I was young, my mum just said to me, stay away from there. She didn't really like that environment. I don't know why, but
She's quite religious though, innit? So
yeah,
I
she's
get why
quite
she would say
religious.
that, bless her.
As a teenager, I can't really remember, man. It must have just been some
Oh, what's the standout film then that you've watched in cinema that will always
Transformers, the first one.
Oh.
I remember I used to work in a cinema and I watched it for free.
Yeah,
But that was like 2011, no? Or 10, the first one, bro.
Yeah.
Is that your first memory?
That's
bad.
No, you asked me what's
The
the
standout,
the
yeah.
Standout.
Oh,
You
okay.
asked me standout.
First.
You trying to stick it on me,
Who,
man?
me? No, I was thinking that's quite recent though.
Nah, he
What
asked
about
me
you?
standout.
My first film that I remember was Street Fighter, and it was shocking. You know the one with Van Damme?
Oh, like, I remember. I did.
Yeah,
I
and
not like that
I only
one,
went
man.
because my older brother and like
His friends were going.
his friend was going, and
Then
then
tagged along.
basically the condition for my brother to be let
You have to take. I remember.
yeah,
I
to be
missed
let
those
out
days.
was
Wallahi,
you have to
man.
take your little
I
brother
miss
with
those
you.
days, man.
So I remember thinking, Street Fighter, and I used to love that game, bro. I used to
What's
batter
the
that
age gap
game.
between you two?
Me and my brother,
Yeah.
3 years. So it's not even that much, to be
Not that
fair.
much,
But
yeah.
we were different. Like we've always had different hobbies and interests. So I think the only thing we ever shared in common, other than sharing a
Games.
bedroom, was games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
so
Street
even
Fighter
outside of
was
the bedrooms were
iconic,
too
though.
different.
Yeah.
Like I remember on my side, I'd have like football posters and that. His side, he'll just have like anime and not anime because back then it wasn't really a big thing, but
Street Fighter
cartoons and
them
Street
type of
Fighter.
stuff.
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's the only thing we and wrestling. We both like wrestling, like WWF
Okay.
back then.
Do you remember sneaking into cinema? Like,
Yeah,
remember that feeling
Oh,
of,
you
like,
watch one film
watch
knowing
one
that
film,
you're gonna
and then I'll sneak into another. I used
Yeah.
to swear to God that was the highlight of my
Yeah.
going to the cinema as well.
Bro,
You
I
line
remember,
it
yeah,
up.
in-
You line, but you getting caught was long though.
Bro,
Yeah.
I remember when I was in college, I used to work in View, innit, in Bush. And you know now when you're working and you're on the other side, and I
Yeah.
used to see kids like literally doing what we used to do as kids, yeah. And I'm just there laughing because I'm thinking I'm not even gonna stop them.
You don't get
Yeah.
This is amazing. Like I was happy for them, but you can see them like they're like, all right, the coast is clear. Like you can see them.
You know,
It's like you're
yeah.
so bait.
I
And
loved it.
Yeah, but I used to let them all the time, bro. I never stopped. No,
Oh,
one,
well,
bro.
I loved
Go
it,
enjoy
man.
yourself, man.
It was
Did you ever
wicked.
work in a cinema?
Have I ever?
Yeah.
Nah, I never.
That was my favorite job, I think, at one stage.
I
Like,
like
the most fun I
Canada.
had.
First job was, I can't remember what my first job was.
I worked in the cinema as well. I worked
Did you?
in,
No, I worked-
Odeon in Oxbridge.
Did you? Everyone
Okay.
worked. Bare people worked in cinema as their first kind of job.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't work.
it was
in
a
cinema.
fun job,
It's
bro.
a
I
fun
loved
job.
it.
I would have loved it because I would have just watched bare free movies. The free movies
Yeah.
aspect would have got
all
me.
day long,
Yeah,
yeah.
free movies.
Bro, I let in the whole of West London for free at one stage.
But I'd be like that as well.
You didn't even have to know me. If you could just, if you got my initial right, it's hey, my brother.
My bro,
come
go
in.
in.
What you watching? Bro, I'm telling them what you watching. Like, bro, I used to just let anyone in, bro. It was,
got you, bro.
I got you, bro. Anyone who's polite, yeah.
I like that though.
You've
That's,
earned
I would be the same.
Yeah, bro, it's not
Well,
my,
no,
it's not my
that
dad's
deep, bro.
screen.
Well, I
It's
say,
not my dad's
yeah,
cinema.
I agree with you. But some people like that. I used to like. I think my first job I worked in like after school clubs. I did breakfast clubs and after school clubs.
Did
That was
you?
my first job. Yeah, well, like,
Yeah, no, I've never done that side of things.
I think I was. Yeah, that was my very first, and I was there for years, bro. But I loved it. I was like a big kid amongst the kids, anyways, bro.
What did you do
Yeah.
for work experience? Do you remember?
I worked in Primark.
Same.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, same.
I genuinely.
Yeah, no, same. Which one?
You might think I'm joking. The one in Harrow.
Oh, I done Hammersmith.
Oh, I hated every second of
Yeah.
it, bro.
the one at Harrow's Peak.
And do you know what's mad?
Yeah.
Wallahi, do you know what's mad?
Yeah.
It instilled a lesson in me till this day. After you know when you're picking up stuff,
Yeah.
I never just throw it.
No, for yeah.
Wallahi, bro. And I was in. When did you do in year 10 or you do work experience?
Yeah, yeah.
from
Year
year
10.
10 till this now, if I pick something up, I'll actually fold it back up and I'll put it
Yeah,
down.
it's good etiquette.
It actually instilled that in me because
Yeah.
I remember when I was working there, people would come pick it up.
And then just
dash
stash
it.
Yeah, and then you have to fold
I
it
said,
up.
I'm
But
the
I'll be
one
real, you know,
having to go. Wallah, it pissed me
you know
off,
what it's
bro.
taught me as well, I'll be real, was how much physical labor and how hard it is. And that made me think from a young age, I need to do something good with my life. Because not to say it, no disrespect to anyone doing it, but I didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
Because I knew how hard it was. So I was like,
Yeah.
I need to figure out something quick to try and get me. I mean, not that I'd done anything too like much better or even better. It was just different. So I went
hard
cinema
work,
route because it was for me. It was fun. So it didn't seem like
you
work.
just wanted to enjoy what
It
you
weren't
do.
easy,
innit?
Yeah,
bro.
I just wanted to.
Yeah.
And you remember you've done cinema. It was
Yeah.
just bro.
Chill, bro.
Bro, I used to get. So when I used to work in the Baskin and Robbins, innit?
Oh, so do people ask you?
No, so they used to come to me, and like, let's say whatever they're ordering, I'd purposely do the wrong flavor, knowing that that's not what they wanted. Then be like, oh,
I've
sorry, I
done
wanted
that,
the other
I've
one. I
done
said, oh, don't worry, I'll make you a new one. I'll put that to the side,
So
yeah.
you can have it.
I used to box it. So I'll do all the flavors that I like, yeah. And he's like, no, big man. I said the other one.
The other one, yeah.
Where's my head? Sorry, mate. My head's not here today. I'm not with it. I used to tell them I'm not with it today.
That's the oldest trick in the book.
Bro,
you know?
I used to go to the back. Obviously, you log it down
You
as
log it
wasted
down,
food.
yeah.
Big man.
And they expect you to throw that away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They know the game, innit? They know the
Oh,
game.
that's
Just
sick,
don't do it
wallah.
often. But
That
boy,
is
whenever
sick.
I wanted
That's
the cheeky little ice
intelligent.
creams, I used to run that boy. Allegedly, before View come at me.
They come at you,
Allegedly,
they say you owe us this amount.
yeah,
of ice cream,
allegedly,
bro.
allegedly.
Pay your debts.
Yeah, trust me.
Oh, Allah, that's actually sick. I kind of
yeah,
wish I worked at a cinema.
It was
but
fun. It was fun. Good times.
I guess I missed that boat.
That's all right. Sorry, I'm sure you had fun working in the school with the kids, as you said.
No, it was a vibe. I was a kid amongst kids, so I actually enjoyed it. But obviously, it wasn't sustainable enough. And then that's when I left. And I think that's when I joined. That's when I joined Just Eat.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that place there was a community centre still.
Other place was a vibe.
Yeah, it was nice still.
Well, actually, when I think about it, I remember people used to message me and be like, bro, what is this workplace you're working at? I used to post a lot of my like stories and that. And then bare people would come and say, bro, get me a job there. I need a job there, because everything we'd post was just either free food or
Table tennis.
table
Tennis,
tennis or
snooker.
parties or
Yeah,
work
yeah.
events.
The
And they're
parties were
thinking,
nice as well.
yeah. I remember the world parties were sick.
The world parties were sick, yeah.
And they stopped that all of a sudden.
Yeah, I only went
You
to
never
one.
went to the world party,
No, I
did
went
you?
to one.
Which one did you go to?
I think it was a world party when we were.
That's when they bring all the countries together.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
came.
think
I
that was
went
a
to
vibe
one.
then,
Yeah,
yeah.
I went to one.
And
The one I missed is when they got Craig David down.
Oh,
I missed that one.
Yeah,
I
we
left
was
by
went to
then.
that one.
Yeah, I
was
left
together.
by
Was
then.
we together?
We was
Oh,
together.
wallahi,
Yeah.
we were together.
Because I remember
And they
I
gave
left.
us a hotel room
Yeah,
with that and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, we was
Oh,
together.
wallahi.
I left by then, but I remember you man were telling me about it.
Yeah.
But I
But
left.
you don't understand.
Yeah, no, I
when
was-
I saw Craig David, but you have to
Yeah.
bear in mind, we grew up to Craig David.
Yeah,
So
of
Craig
course,
David was
yeah.
obviously our generation of music. Bro, when I saw Craig, they made an announcement. I think the event was called "What's Your Flavor?" of the whole party theme was
yeah.
"What's Your Flavor?" And I remember weeks before there was rumors going around and saying it's going to be Craig David.
And that's his tune, isn't it?
it
What's
is-
your
it's one of his
flavor?
songs, yeah, tell
Tell
me
me
what's.
what's your.
So there was rumors going. You know that song, innit?
Yeah, no, that's okay.
So I had to. Sorry, apologies. I
okay,
had to
don't
double
worry.
check with you. So there was rumors going around. Everyone saying, "Oh, who's it gonna be?" I remember someone said Craig David, but because I was quite like friendly with everyone, I was speaking to people in like marketing and that. innit? So I was trying to get information, and then someone bust me and said it's gonna be Craig David, but just don't say nothing to no one.
Yeah.
I said, "Alright, cool." I told you, innit?
Yeah.
I told him, the first person.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. I told him.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, no, you got it.
Don't trust him with your secrets.
Yeah. No, but you know what? In that kind of scenario, it's like, bro, I have to tell
I
someone.
keep my word, wallahi, but them type of stuff is work stuff, innit? I didn't
Yeah.
mind. So I told Westside, I said, Westside, Craig David's coming, yada, yada, yada. But I kept it from everyone else because I didn't want to, like, you know how Chinese whispers are like in offices where
Yeah, next thing
everyone,
you know,
we tell
someone
what
saying,
it's
I
gone.
heard Meat Mill's coming.
Yeah, wallahi, bro, everyone go crazy. So I must have told Westside, and then we went to the event and whatever, whatnot. And then they made an announcement on the speaker. It said, guys, everyone go to the main stage. Your surprise guest is Craig David. Ask him, I was gone.
Well, he was
I
gone.
was gone. I didn't wait for nobody.
You wanted to be front row.
I was front row, bro.
Yeah.
I felt like, little groupie. I stood there, but I'm a 6'4" groupie. I was
Yeah.
a big guy just standing there. I went front row, and I swear to you, he shut the show down. It was actually unreal. Like it was
What did he perform?
all the big hits. He did a couple of remixes. You know,
Like Fill Me In, Walking Away.
7 days.
7 days. Rendezvous. That's my favorite.
Rendezvous,
That's
yeah,
my
he
favorite.
done
I
that.
think that's
6
my favorite
o'clock
Craig
in the
David song.
morning.
Yeah,
Is that not 6
that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one, innit?
Wipe the seat for my
What,
eyes.
yeah,
Yeah,
what a tune.
he did that. He did the What's Your Flavor song. Then he did like some remixes. What's that one? The one that you was loving.
Which one?
Something 16, 16.
Oh, the new one.
I don't know what that. But when
Yeah.
I say he shut out, even now, bro, I still get like happy about it, which is
Yeah.
mad.
The videos come up on Snapchat still sometimes.
Unreal. Izzy,
I can imagine. Yeah.
Unreal, bro.
He's got a world tour, innit, coming up
Yeah, he has.
or something like
Soon.
Yeah.
that. I saw it just randomly popped up on my Instagram. You know, one of them random adverts.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's this year, but don't quote me on that. But I remember
going.
reading it, thinking,
Yeah, no,
oh,
we're going. We're gonna vlog it.
he's got a few dates. Yeah, he's got
That
a few
one
dates.
that one I'll personally vlog. I don't care about these
Yeah.
man. I'll personally vlog that one because I'm a Craig David fan. I grew up to that, so I will personally vlog that one. But we have to go to that one. But it was an unreal show.
I
had
can
a
imagine. To be
fucking
fair,
great
now
time.
Craig David, then he's a pioneer. In that.
Yeah, he is, bro. He's
He's a
he was the
pioneer.
Drake before Drake.
Yeah, facts.
I
For
think
the
he
younger
was,
generation, he was our Drake.
he was very versatile, innit, in terms of like all his different types of genres. He could sing, he could rap. It was.
Nah, he did it all. Nah,
he
the
did
man
it
did it
all.
all.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that's it. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
You say?
Like we've actually become wafflers, bro. We will just go on a fucking journey for.
Professional wafflers. Waffle House. That should have been our job. Forget Primark and cinema. We should have all worked in Waffle House.
I'll be eating all the pancakes though, and I.
What are you
Have
saying,
you
boys?
ever gone to Waffle House?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
in
my
America,
bad.
yeah, come on.
I would ask that, man.
I've never been to America, bro.
Come on, bro.
I've never been.
Westside, you got to explore. It's a big world.
I don't know.
The world's not flat, you know.
I know it's not flat.
don't get
He's a
these.
flat earther. I think he's a flat earther
Don't get these
slightly.
people started.
I'm not. What do you lot think? You know, there's some conspiracy. I know one in particular is gonna come out and say.
I
yeah,
know he is. And he watches this episode of the pod a lot, bro.
100%.
So
You know what, though? Why did he believe it's flat? That I've never understood.
I don't even get into arguments with
I
that.
don't-
but
No,
I
no.
don't know.
You know me. I keep saying this
Yeah.
every week. I like to
You like to understand how people.
Yeah, I just want knowledge and tell me
You and Garni can link up.
Is that who? Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah,
Is he
yeah.
a flat earther? Say nothing.
When I get Garni,
Garni, we're gonna link
comes
up.
To my yard,
Explain
you and
to
him
me.
can link up and you two can talk about
I need
it.
to hear details of why you believe it's flat.
But Garni will chew your head off.
That's cool.
Like he don't play around.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he will
fine.
literally just give you information after information.
Yeah, I'm on that.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
two can.
I want to learn, yeah, because obviously I don't agree with it.
I don't think he does, but he loves to debate.
Oh, one of them
Yeah,
ones.
he's a debater.
Yeah, he really is a debater. Sometimes he'll go on the opposite side just to
Just to piss you
Yeah,
off.
just get,
like rattle you a little bit. So you and Garni can have
say
a go.
nothing. But yeah, what are you saying, boys? What's the topic?
Today, let's see. So obviously, today's topic is what people don't talk about during breakups. So now obviously people break.
Me and Sharp started doing this.
Yeah, well, like, you know what I mean? I went from
started looking at-
was having a vibe, and then now
all
I'm
of a
just
sudden.
like,
No, but it's a real
That's
real
true.
thing,
Yeah,
innit?
no, everyone's
Obviously when people break up for various different reasons, like there's a lot of things that people don't really like speak about when it comes to like breakups, innit? So like how people feel, what they go through, the physical, mental stress that it takes a toll on them. People kind of mask it, you know, by going out, enjoying themselves, but really and truly,
they're suffering deep down.
yeah, deep down, you know, they're probably not themselves. But you know, like their friends are probably telling them, "Yo, come out, whatever." So there's no that healing process in it. Some people probably don't really speak about that or don't really show it as well. So, what have you lot experienced it or seen people that have kind of experienced it? Like you seen a friend that has probably broken up with someone or what?
No,
they've
I've
gone
definitely
through?
seen it. I've definitely seen.
everyone's
Yeah,
seen
I've
it.
definitely seen it.
And have you noticed a change in them, or is it business as usual? Because obviously everyone's different in how they handle breakups, isn't it?
Yeah, you know,
Some people try to distract themselves.
yeah, keep themselves busy.
Busy.
I think that's the main thing, innit?
Yeah.
That's what you're always told as well, you know, like just keep busy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fine, you know.
Is that a good
Don't
thing
worry
though?
about-
I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing, but it's also
You have to
It's
heal.
a-
I'm
yeah,
not. Yeah,
you have to heal.
There's
You
a
know,
balance
it's
to
with
it.
me,
I
yeah.
think you got to heal, but you can't be too far in the one spectrum and also
Yeah.
just lock yourself away from the world and say, "No," you know.
but I'm the type of person. I'm not even with breakups with anything. I can't move on until I've dealt with that particular thing. So, for example, let's say you have an argument. Can you just pretend that argument never happened and carry on with your day?
I'm very good at
I can't do that.
I could do that.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
do
very
that.
good at
I
that.
can't do that. We can have a we can agree to have a 5-10 minute break or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not move like I can't move on until we've solved this whatever it is.
No, I'm very good at just.
can't do it.
Okay, it's done. Cool. Let me carry
Yeah.
on. I'm very good at that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can't
brush
do that.
anything.
I can't
under
do
the
that.
rug.
The most I can
Maybe
do
it's a
is
bad
maybe
trait, I
brush
don't
it
know.
for a couple of hours or a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after that day, I not even to say that I feel like I'm being fake. Not to say that it is being fake, but that's how I feel. So in my head is I'm acting like everything's okay when I know it's not to me. I can't do that. I can't operate like
I
that.
think with me, the reason why I probably in that scenario would probably push it to a side, say if I had an argument with someone, is I'm probably not in the right headspace to now have that conversation after the argument to kind of understand things and like put it
Yeah.
to bed. So if I'm not in the right headspace, I'd
Yeah.
rather put it to a side, carry on with my day,
Come back to it.
come back
Fair
to
enough.
it, and then once I'm more in a understanding
Why,
or
would you-
calmer situation,
Would
then I
you
can
say then
really-
you're not emotional, but let me pick my words so the way you'd react to it, would it be based on emotions rather than logic?
I'd say it's a bit of both. I think
You are quite hot-headed when you get.
See, I'm the opposite. I think the reason why I'm
I
able
wouldn't
to do
say
it,
hot-headed. I'm very like stern. Why are you laughing?
No, you are. Yeah, and okay, yeah, you're stubborn as well.
to be fair, I ain't seen him angry, so I can't really tell you. I ain't seen neither of you.
I
rarely get angry. I don't really like
Yeah.
that kind of emotion.
See, for me, I think the reason why I'm able to have that convo there and then is because I don't think I ever get emotional. I'm just logical. It goes back to me wanting to just,
break things down.
yeah, all right, what is the issue? All right, this is how I see it. How do you see it? And then go from there. But I don't know. I just can't move on though. That's one
Really?
thing I do know. I can't move on until it's
Until you've
sorted.
had that discussion.
Yeah, I'll be in my head. Or if we do move on, without even saying it, I won't be the same.
You won't be the
Energy
same.
will be completely different, and I want you to feel it to be different, so we can actually have that conversation.
Okay, so
Nah, you're one of them ones.
Yeah, I'll give you dead one-word answers.
you'll be a
One-word
bit cold.
answers. Yeah, no, I'll tell you now, 100%.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, I want to have a
I
conversation.
hate when the energy shifts.
You
When the
saying you
energy
don't?
shifts, it
Cool.
pisses me
We're not
off,
gonna
man.
have it there and then.
Yeah,
But you can't be leaving it for more than a day.
yeah.
Because then now, where do we like? I'm being fake, bro. I'm just pretending that everything's rosy.
Yeah.
Nah, I rate that. I rate that.
I can't do it.
So you brush it under the carpet.
I've got
But
a
he's
very
easygoing.
good habit. Yeah, I'm
He's
wallahi,
easy going.
bro.
It's different.
I genuinely
Do you
am
come back
too
to it?
easygoing.
Or you just let
Whatever
it go.
we come back to, we come back to. I'm not fussed.
You're not fussed.
Like, I don't. Things don't bother me. It's like water
Yeah.
off my back. It's just like, okay, cool.
But what if it's?
I'll carry on.
I'll say,
Certain things I won't like. I'm like I said before, like I'm very easygoing to a lot of things, but there are some things that I will kind of hold on to.
yeah.
But 90% of the things is water off my back. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just crack on.
So if you're like in a relationship and you and your partner have had an argument, like obviously you're married or whatever, you and your partner have had an argument, would you just brush it and then just?
What's the argument?
I don't know. What,
Like,
I'm
make
just
a
just
scenario.
hypothetical. I don't know, bro.
Huh?
I don't know.
No, make a scenario, bro. Let's make it interesting.
Why are you coming home late all the time? I don't know.
I'll
Just
fix that then. I wouldn't come home. Like, that's a bit mental.
I don't know. Dude.
If I'm married, I'm not coming home late every day. That's mental.
Okay, I don't know. It's just an argument, innit? Whatever it is, whatever it may be.
It depends on the severity of it. If it's a big thing, then obviously I'd like Izzy, I may want to have a discussion about it, because for me, a lot of the things don't bother me necessarily, but it may have bothered you. And if it has bothered you, then what can I do to rectify what I've done that's upset you? And I'm happy to go on and discuss those things. But in terms of, for me as a person, I'm very much water off my back. Like, it's okay, cool. It's a new day. Let me crack on.
Yeah.
I've lived my whole life like that. I try not to hold on to things. I tend to not like let things build up and muster up inside of me. Everything is just, okay, cool. If I can deal with it, I'll deal with
You
it.
deal
If
with
not,
it there and then.
then
yeah.
it's khalas
Rather than
khair.
letting it
I'll
build
just crack on with my day and sort of move on.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it does more bad than it does good. And sometimes
When
some
you
people,
let it build up.
yeah, when you let it
Yeah.
build up. And also some people just,
I think it always does bad.
yeah, well, actually always, not
Always,
sometimes,
bro,
it's
yeah.
always
I
does
think
bad.
there's no
And I
good
don't-
way
I
of
don't let
letting
things in me.
Let
Yeah,
it
just
out.
pretending like it didn't happen. I don't think that's
Yeah.
healthy, man.
No,
For you
100%.
or the situation.
Agreed. And I'm just happy to just move on. Like, I genuinely am very, very happy to just be like, okay, cool, that happened yesterday. It's a new day. Obviously, like as you said, I hate when energy shifts. I love, like, I'm very big on like good energy, and I like what you put out there is what you kind of get back. So if I'm giving you good energy,
But can you keep
But
that
you've
same good energy if you know there's still?
no, then I have to deal with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I pick up on energy. So if
Yeah.
the energy's off from your side,
Yeah.
then now I need to know, okay, what's going on?
That's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
can't go about your day.
Nah, it'll bother me
Okay.
because I love like because I'm such a bubbly, like
Yeah.
easygoing kind of guy, and if I warm to you and we've got that kind of relationship, if now all of a sudden your energy is off with me, I will pick it up in an instant. Like I'm in a heartbeat, I'll pick these things up. But then I won't move on until the energy's right. In that aspect, cool. But if we can just both move on, I'm happy days. I'm cool.
Yeah, no, I totally
But for me,
understand.
energy is important. And so if your energy is off with me, like Izzy said, Izzy said how he'll give one word answers to let you know that we're not moving on till we have this
Yeah,
discussion.
bro, I've done it.
I
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
do
lie.
that.
I've done
happy
that.
to move
I've
on.
done because, bro, we're
I'm
grown,
a bit,
innit? Why can't
I'm
we
a
have
bit
this?
like that as well
No,
sometimes.
do you know how I see it is?
I'm a
I can
bit
imagine him
versatile.
saying, Hassan, so how was your day? Okay.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
how's your day? Bless.
Yeah.
There's no, how was your day? There's none of that. Bless. All good. Irie. Everything nice. But bro, I'm not going to ask about your day. 'Cause right now, I don't care about your day. I
Yeah,
care
yeah.
about the situation.
Yeah,
And do you know how I see it is, let's be honest here. If we care about each other, so whatever the dynamics, whether it's a
No,
friend,
facts.
a relationship, your wife, your whatever it is, yeah, why can't we have difficult conversations?
You should be able to.
That's what I'm saying. You should be able to have every type of conversation, right? So in the good times, we can talk about everything because it's good times. So in the bad times now, we've got to be limited or we've got to brush things,
Facts.
sweep things under the
Nah,
carpet.
facts.
I can't work like that,
You
bro.
can't write like that, yeah.
To me,
I respect that though.
yeah, I just feel like it's not genuine from me. Like I won't be myself. So it's either you get all of me or nothing. I can't do that half-hearted things.
John Legend.
Huh?
No, I said all of me. I said John Legend.
Oh,
Is it all of me? What? Name of the song?
yeah, that was the
Sorry,
song.
I really
All of
ruined
them.
it. Yeah, sorry, I apologize.
Yeah.
You threw me off
I was
track there.
moving like you there. Like,
So you saying, have you man ever been heartbroken? I don't think they're gonna answer it. But let's see. I thought let me ask them first before they ask me.
I think heartbroken.
Nah, upset really. Yeah, but I wouldn't say heartbroken.
And what do? Do you like to some people they like to feel sorry for themselves. You know that they're in that little mood and
Nah,
you listen to slow songs and like sad songs and that. Sharp's in his room listening to like
Mariah
when
Carey.
you
Yeah.
left, I
Yeah,
lost a part of me.
Is this so hard to be?
Big
I don't
tune.
know. That's a great song.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm one of those people. In general, I like to. I try. Maybe it's not a good thing. I have learned over the years to sort of deal with whatever it is I'm going through, but I'm also very keen on. I need to distract myself as well. I like to find the balance. I'm not on. I need to lock myself away from the world and yada yada yada. I genuinely don't believe in that. I feel like sometimes you may need to go out and just try to distract yourself, because sometimes being alone with your thoughts every single time,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that's a good idea.
You fall into that sort of hole
Yeah,
of depression.
Yeah.
literally, yeah.
Especially if you're not speaking to anyone about it
Agreed.
as well.
So you start to overthink
Yeah.
things, you'll
I agree.
complicate things, your mind will go in here and there. So I'm very good at distracting myself. When I need to address certain situations, or I need to overcome a situation, I won't have the time for it, but I won't give it every bit of my time. I feel like some people lock themselves away and they go through whatever they need to go through. It depends again on the severity of the situation, but like a lot of the times I would need to distract myself. So I may link up with a man them. Like I'm very good at masking whatever it is I'm going through. I can put a shield up. I can put a very, very good shield up, and whatever it is I'm going through, it won't affect others, or I won't put the energy onto others. But I just also need to be in and around good energy, good company, just to distract myself, because sometimes I want to come back to those thoughts later on. I don't want to deal with it all at once, and it overwhelms me, and
But
I'm
that's
just
the
sitting there thinking, fuck's sake.
The reality is, the moment you are alone, whether you want it or not, it's gonna come back.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But for some
Starts
part of my day,
coming-
let me go and distract myself. Let me at least
I think
enjoy some part of my day
I don't
to then
think
come
it's
back and enjoy
healthy
that bit.
to just close yourself off from the world. But I also don't think it's healthy to act like it's never happened and
facts.
to only keep yourself busy and then
Facts. Balance
and
is
then,
needed.
yeah, I think you got to deal with it.
Because like you said, at the end of the day, when you're going home and then you close your room door or you're alone in your yard by yourself, those thoughts come back into your brain, and obviously you need to deal with it. I just don't like the idea of spending maybe 6-7 hours by myself dealing with, like, it's just, I can't. Like, I've never been processed that way. I'm very good at having my moment for me to distract myself, because I need that mentally, and then after I'll come back and do whatever it is I need to deal with.
I think for me, I wouldn't say kind of heartbreak, but I think obviously when I got divorced, like, I wasn't really in a good place.
Yeah,
innit?
rightly
So
so.
Yeah, rightly so. Yeah.
obviously like missing like out on living with my children, that whole idea that you have
Yeah.
when you get married and you see a child, that
Yeah, and your whole
That is
whole
heartbreak,
world
because
changes.
Yeah,
that's your child. That's heartbreak, bro.
yeah. So
There's no shame in that one.
No. But you know, like obviously when you see a child being born, you know the life you kind of envision when you see that home, like all of that was taken away in that instance when you get divorced, innit? So I did go through that period where I locked myself away a little bit. I'm still coming out with the mandem and stuff, but like there'll be days where 3-4 days, you know me.
Yeah. I don't want to see nobody.
No,
are you good at masking your? Can you put a shield up?
I can.
Can you be around people? And like, do you put off that energy that you're bothered, or do you put off like that? Not to say I don't want to say it's negative energy, but it's like
no, I can.
You're in your own little world, so do you put off that? So when you're around people, are you good at shielding your whatever it is?
I'm good at shielding. Like you wouldn't know. Obviously, only probably like
people close to you,
very close to me would know. You know, like I'm just like I'm low on energy today, innit? And they'll know what time it is.
Yeah, they'll pick up.
But everyone else around me, if they were to come salam me, like whatever, or chat to me, I'll still give them energy or whatever in it. But I think there was 2 reasons why I kind of initially shielded myself away and kind of not locked myself in a room, but so to speak, and it just stayed at home really rather than kind of going out and socializing. I just wanted to process what the hell just happened like in my life and what the hell, like where did it go wrong and all of that. And obviously, you know, just start that healing process in it. And B, I just wasn't happy in it. So when you say what did you listen to, bro, there was Bear,
Adele.
There was Adele.
Yeah, dude, you're an Adele guy. Like.
Well, I know Adele. There was some.
Mariah Carey. That's my go-to.
There was Mariah Carey was in
that's
there.
my go-to.
There was Bear. You know, like, all them songs in it.
Yeah. But you know when you're doing it, like
Chris Brown, Young Love, Bear, just Bear them in it. You know, you search breakup song.
Yeah, and you know it's mad. Yeah, no, everyone does it, bro. It's mad. I'm telling you, everyone does it. Yeah.
Oh, it's sad.
You'll as you're listening to the lyrics, you're applying it to that person in your head. Yeah, and you're reminiscing now, innit? You're thinking about
sick mentality.
No, it's sick, and you know
this song appeals to me.
Yeah, no, not even that. You know
these times it appeals to millions of people in the world. Black.
But no, you know what most people tend to do is when you're thinking back at the moments that you shared, a lot of the time you're like, it's not even how it happened. You're just romanticizing it even more in your head. You're beautifying it. So it's like, because now it's like, you know, they say, what's that thing? Like, you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah.
So because it's gone now, in your head it's like, that's the best thing I ever had. Like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But really, when you were living it, you didn't feel like that.
No.
I'm not saying that's right or wrong.
No, I agree.
But obviously your situation was different because it was a happy marriage and everything was working out, and then obviously it didn't work out for whatever reason.
100%.
But I think with most people, they always like, and myself included, because I've done the same thing where it's like you want to feel sorry for yourself a little bit. You kind of like,
slightly you want to feel sorry for yourself.
Like slightly you
but
do.
Then I think at some point you kind of need to just slap yourself in the face. And
you can't stay in that phase too long.
Forget this. Get up. Get yourself up. You know, dust yourself off.
Yeah. That's it. That's enough.
Try again.
All right, Aliyah.
Yeah. Old man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think at that point,
start listening to the remix versions a bit faster.
Yeah. Some up tempo.
You go, a little bit. Yeah.
You have
It's
to
been a
increase the
long
tempo.
time.
Yeah.
It should have left you.
Now for me, it's the same song, Mariah Carey, but the Jadakiss remix.
I love that remix, bro. That remix is
same song, but I just add a little Styles P and Jada.
That remix
You get me?
I think obviously after I went through that initial phase of period, then obviously comes the whole, let me go gym, let me be more active, because obviously being active does help. Believe it or not, like obviously, whether it's you go for a run, you go to the gym, well, it helps, innit?
Bro, sorry to cut you. I just saw something. There was a funny meme, So I saw it on Instagram. It was one of those basketball games, kiss cam.
Yeah.
And the guy tried to kiss the girl, and she aired him. Like, not aired him, but she done that friend hunting, Then there's a guy behind them, like he's doing that thing. He's looking in the camera, like, just being like a little, like, quote unquote, cheeky bad boy kind of thing. Then she looked at him, was like, do you want to kiss? And then and the guy's face, bro, you could tell like he just wanted the ground to swallow him up. Then in the comments, one guy wrote,
need to go gym, bro.
Nah, he wrote Monday, chest press, 3 times sit. He wrote a full workout bro, he done chest, shoulders, legs. No, not even like one or two exercises. He done, bro, about 6 exercises each. He goes, enjoy.
I
You got
love
this.
that. Fucking, I love
Comments,
seeing shit like
yeah,
that.
comment
like, he backed
section.
it.
I love
No, when I-
seeing shit
And I
like
gave him the full workout.
You know, before I used to look at like memes and stuff and just laugh at it and then scroll to the next one. But like, you know, like just you're the same, I know, because you always send me memes and tell me, "Oh, look at the comments." I love looking at the comments because
Yeah.
people, the
Some
stuff they
people's
say,
originality
it's
and
so
create is so
crazy,
unreal,
innit?
wallahi, bro.
Yeah. But
Even like you see something emotional. Let's just say, you know, like they'll put something emotional, and then one I've been seeing lately is man see, man smiles, man cries. So some weirdness like that. But wallah, is so hilarious, bro. But I love seeing it's like when you see wholesome content
Yeah.
or someone crying or something like that, and then there's that one, and then there's the other one. People like now everyone's saying, "Oh, I'm forever crying over strangers on social media." Have you not
Yeah.
seen that one? People say, "Oh,
No.
I ain't seen
crying
that
for strangers."
no, I haven't seen.
You've not
that
seen
one.
that? Oh, you need.
No.
Well, my feed is full of wholesome shit. I just love seeing like, maybe I'm weird. Wallah, I love seeing happy
Slightly.
things, bro.
Yeah.
Wallah,
Have you got that thing where they're blindfolded, like hug me if you trust me on them?
I see that as well.
them
Yeah. But
random
I
ones.
love, you know what it is, yeah? I love joyful
Like
things.
the
I
back
love
of
to
your head.
see. I would never do that. I'll actually hug the guy. But I love to see
course you would.
joy, bro. I'm weird. Wallah, I genuinely love seeing people happy. Seeing people happy makes me
I
happy.
don't think that makes you weird though. I think that's just normal, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't see people talking about it, but I love to see people happy.
Just because you don't
That's
see
not
people
weird.
talking about it.
Yeah, I
that's
That's
just
not weird.
genuinely like,
Doesn't mean
wallah,
it's
sometimes I
weird.
sit there with a smile on my face,
Yeah.
maybe a little teary eye, depending on what I'm watching. And I love to see people happy.
But yeah, so going back to the gym, so obviously I'd be more active, and you know, like then comes the phase of like, you know, like speaking to people, like your friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Then just kind of socializing, getting back into life. So I think.
Are you good at, sorry to cut you, are you good at telling the whole story? Do you think people tell the whole story?
I don't.
Because you know,
I think most people don't.
yeah,
I don't-
I
I think
genuinely
most
feel,
people give their version
yeah.
of the account.
Yeah, of course. I
And
think,
obviously the guy and the girl's version will always be different, and whatever they're telling their so-called
yeah,
friends
it's
will be
always
different.
there's always two sides to a story, innit? Like if I give you my account in the story today, someone else, the other person's version is going to be different, probably to mine. It might not marry up in it, but
That's
I
why
think-
they say there's her version, his version, and the truth.
and the truth, yeah, that's
Maybe
very
do you
true.
think that's why then when people go to like marriage counsels and that, or whatever, relationship counsels, I don't know, do you reckon that's why sometimes it works? Because you're hearing that version, he's telling his
Yeah,
version,
I think so.
and then now this person gets to dissect both versions,
Both versions,
and then
there
give
and
you,
then.
yeah, rather
And
because
also,
whatever you tell your friends are going to be biased
And not
towards you,
even
and
that.
then they'll
Yeah.
add whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
I bun that guy or bun that
When
girl,
100%.
and yada yada yada.
when I'm giving my version, she's right there, so she can say, "Hang on, that never
That
happened."
That never
so-
happened,
yeah.
yeah.
You'd stick it
But I
on
don't
me there
think
and
it's-
then. Where, well,
I don't think it's a wrong. It's a bad thing in it because sometimes, like how I see what's happened, or let's say me and my partners had an argument, and the way I've processed it or interpreted it is how I've interpreted it. She may think it's something totally different.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So it's not that when I now come and maybe talk to you about it, or a therapist or whatever it may be, or whoever, the version I'm giving isn't necessarily trying to put me in a good light. It's just my version ultimately. But do you get what I'm saying to you? So everyone processes things and takes things in a different way. But you're right. In a marriage counseling environment, it's probably easier to deal with it because you're gonna hear my version. She's gonna think, no, hold on, it weren't like that. And then you see it from her, and all of a sudden it starts making sense.
yeah,
So
I think that's options people. I don't know. I feel like with divorce rates and that being high, I feel like people should maybe try that angle before cutting ties. Obviously, this is for like the last end of the straw. Like,
yeah,
if you believe in salvaging something, maybe you should. Then maybe that's an avenue that you can take. I'm not saying go and have a couple therapy every time when there's no issues, but maybe that is an issue people could take when it's coming towards
I
the
think
end
so.
of or the tail end of that relationship, and
especially
you
I
kind of
think,
want to
yeah,
save it.
Yeah,
Because
especially
you could be seeing, like you said, two different things in two different worlds, and then maybe speaking to someone about it. Because at the end of the day, whenever you tell your friends something, your friends are always going to tell you what caters to you, and then her friends will tell her what
yeah.
caters to her. They'll maybe
Her
even
parents,
add,
your
yeah.
parents, it's
So
just-
maybe just speak to someone neutral and be like, okay,
And
look,
you
this
need
is
that
our situation.
neutral-
Boom.
a lot of people don't even like telling their friends because they just might be embarrassed
yeah,
of
Oh, yeah,
whatever
that's
the
true.
reason was. So a lot of people might just think, as much as I trust them, I don't want them to know this part or this side of me because I'm embarrassed of what I did, or I'm
Yeah, they
embarrassed
don't
of
want
what
to be
happened
too
to me.
vulnerable.
Yeah,
Facts.
because more time it's either, well, not all the time, but a lot of the time it's either the guy messed up or she messed up. Sometimes it's no one messed up and it's just literally you grow apart. Yeah, you grow apart. But a lot of the time it is someone stepped out or done something and whatnot. And then if that is the case, the guy might not feel, because he knows he's in the wrong deep down. He's not going to tell his boys that, you know what, I fucked up. Not sometimes they will. I've had some of my boys come and say, bro, I messed up. And then
someone won't really shed themselves in that light.
That's what I'm saying.
And want to be that vulnerable with their friends or their family.
And the actual question was, what are things that people don't discuss, right? So that could probably be.
Sometimes it might be easier speaking to a stranger.
No judgment.
No judgment. Yeah,
I think that's one of the biggest things, isn't it? Obviously, because
so easy, just crack on.
If I'm now coming out to tell you guys, this is what I've done or whatever,
it stays in your circle.
It stays in my circle, but also like I'm worried if let's say I've done something wrong, but I know you guys might judge me for it. I might refrain from telling you guys that part. Does that make sense? So that judgment,
you hide the truth.
You mask it.
You might be worried it'll come back to you later on in life.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's your community.
Yeah,
whereas a stranger,
whereas a stranger is neutral.
How much times have you had conversation? I don't know. I've had many altercations with strangers, and they've literally told me their life story, bro. Yeah. And this just genuinely at work.
Yeah.
I'd have me and someone would just have a random chit chat customer. And then before you know it, bro, well, like they told me about their marriages or their kids and bare personal information. I'm just there like, okay. But like, I'll actually engage. I don't mind that. I actually like that chit chat. I don't mind it. I'll engage.
2 days ago, I was getting my tires changed, and this uncle was there. He was doing the same thing, and we were just chatting. He was like, I just come back from Jamaica today. Just talking. Bro, we was talking for about 25 minutes, yeah. Then he's like, I think because I came from work, so he saw my uniform. He goes, like, where do you work? So I told him. He's like, my niece works on that same, on the Central Line. Bro, turns out she works with me.
No way.
Imagine that.
And
we were talking literally for about 45 minutes. Well, no, actually not that long. About 30 minutes before that came up.
Yeah, see.
Then he's like, that's I'm her favourite uncle, innit? Tell her. I said, I'm going to tell her when I see her.
But don't you love those human interactions?
Bro, it's just,
I think it's so
a small world as well.
I genuinely love those random human interactions with people. We genuinely just having a random chit chat, and obviously you just maybe shake hands and say, have a good day.
Literally,
literally, it's done there. That whatever, maybe that person needed to vent and let out whatever it is they're going through. And he had a conversation with you, or she had a conversation with you, and it's like, have a good day. And then they crack on. So maybe sometimes it may be easier to offload to a stranger.
Just talking in general, whether it's a stranger, whether it's
or just having a safe space.
Yeah.
But you got to remember as well, not everyone has the capacity to bear people's problems.
That's also true.
You know what I'm saying? I think Ev's even said that time.
He said that many times.
I think he said that.
He doesn't.
So, and he's probably, how many people are like him as well?
A lot.
That's what I'm saying. There'll be a lot, bro, millions, isn't it?
Yeah, facts.
So, not everyone, like, it's not that they don't want to help. It's just that
they can't.
I now have to carry that weight on my back, and I can't. I've got my own shit going. Like I'm going through. Yeah. So I get that side of it as well. But obviously, focusing on like breakups and that, I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely something that you have to deal with sooner rather than later. Like that's the advice I'd give myself if I could go back and talk to the Izzy that was going through it.
So you've been through heartbreak, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Like, well, two. One was when my sister passed away, but that was a different type of heartbreak. Yeah. That was more like, that wasn't heartbreak in terms of a relationship. That was just pain. Like I'll be real, I was just going through it. That was just pain, and that was. See what you said. I wasn't going out. That's what I did for that. When my sister passed away, bro, you couldn't get me out of the house.
Away, bro. I couldn't.
I didn't want to chat to no one, bro. Like, man, them were knocking on my doors, like, come in, but.
Bro, like,
you're not even getting a word out of me, bro. I'm still in shock. Like, forget, you know what I mean? I was still in a state of shock.
It's a different type of
So that's a different type of heartbreak. If we're talking relationship, only once, if I'm being 100, and I was young as well. So I was like, obviously when you're younger, you always think that's
everything.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing you're gonna ever go through, like, or the toughest thing. Yeah. So obviously
when you're young and you're in love or young, do you remember like when you was young and you listened to R&B songs, you kind of wanted to be, or you wanted to feel what the R&B singer was singing. That you put yourself in.
You want to dance in the rain.
I want to dance in the rain, or I want to have this wish. I want to sing.
The puddle.
What film was that from? Step Up.
When I step in the puddle, dude.
Well, like you listen to these R&B songs and you wanted to feel whatever these R&B artists was feeling. Bro, when you was young, you used to do the dumbest shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you want to put yourself in the place of misery, which is mad. But that's what you want to feel sorry for yourself. It goes back to that. A lot of people do that, man. But if I could go back and speak to the Izzy of that was going through it, I'd be like, yeah, it's cool to have these feelings, but don't dwell on it too long either. Like, and I'm not even gonna say, be a man and grow up. No, none of that. I don't think that's not really beneficial advice.
No,
I'd be like, bro, you're young. That's the feelings you have now in a month's time or 2 weeks' time. You're gonna think, why was I even feeling like that? It wasn't that deep.
Big facts.
But in that moment, you think it's the biggest problem you're ever going through. But obviously, that's hindsight, innit? Everyone can learn with. But I mean, what would you tell yourself? So when you went through the divorce now,
I think pretty much the same thing. I think ultimately, like, alhamdulillah, like today I'm in a much better place. Like things are much better. Obviously,
but what would you tell yourself? That's how you feel.
Obviously, at that point,
bro,
I was feeling like I'm never gonna see my children again. Like,
Yeah.
just bare
So
thoughts
let's
that
say
run
you-
through your mind, innit? And now, alhamdulillah, like
No,
I
but
see
that's what
my
I'm saying. So
children.
let's say
and
Westside,
whatever.
But his situation might be different because there was kids involved.
No,
I
but
think
I'm
had
saying
it not been no kids.
100%.
I
No,
think
but it's still
I hear you,
relevant because
actually,
it's like what you know now and how it panned out. If you met yourself and you're literally looking at yourself and you're talking to yourself, what would you say?
I think obviously, firstly, heal mentally. Get yourself in a position where you're firstly fully healed and you're of benefit to yourself. You can sustain yourself, whether that's physically, mentally, financially, and then from there, buckle up because there's a big ride. You're gonna have to start co-parenting. You're gonna have to. There's a lot that you're gonna do. So I think for me,
buckle up is a very good one, bro.
yeah, because bro, the journey, alhamdulillah, like my kids at that point when I got divorced, they were, I think my eldest was probably about 2.5, I'd want to say. So they were still babies, innit? They were toddlers, innit? So, like, alhamdulillah, now, like, they're sort of coming up to 10.
And they wouldn't have been old enough to really.
They wouldn't have realized,
yeah,
innit? So I think now, alhamdulillah, like the relationship I have with them, I'm able to chat with them and whatever, and I see them. So I think the advice I would give myself is that, like, this is Allah's plan. Allah has a plan. Like, ultimately, you just need to kind of just calm down, innit? Because, in that moment, you're so, like, stressed and whatever and thinking the worst, innit? Because naturally, we always think the worst thing, and that's why you get depressed, innit? But just breathe, innit? Just breathe. It's going to be fine. Focus on your deen. Focus on your prayers. And then, inshallah, it'll work itself out. And alhamdulillah, today, like, I'm in a
I
much
love what
better,
you said about
I'm in a much
Allah's
better,
plan. Like, that's probably the best advice you can give anyone. And also, it's probably the one thing that we always forget.
Yeah.
When we're the ones going through it, you forget that this is written, bro.
Yeah.
It's written.
Yeah.
It's a maktub for you. Like, it's all written. And this is
It's
your
all
test.
Yeah.
The same way someone else's test is,
It's something different.
being born in a war zone. God forbid.
No,
That's what they
facts,
go
yeah.
through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, but at the same time,
And you can bear whatever it is you're going through. Like, we
Yeah.
often think that there's always
think
a
you
light.
can't
at the-
handle it.
It's so easy to say, there's light at the end of the tunnel and be patient and yada, yada, yada. But wallahi, there is massive reward in patience.
yeah.
And also, there genuinely is light at the end of no matter what you're going through, it never lasts forever. And like you said earlier, which is extremely valid, like, you will come out of a situation a few months down the line and be like, it wasn't even that deep,
Yeah.
Like, you literally
But in
say,
that moment,
it wasn't that. But in that moment, you feel like
In
the
that
entire
moment,
world
it
is
feels
crashing
like-
down. with
Yeah.
you. And when bad things happen to you, it always comes to like 2s or 3s, bare random, but everything around you, just feel like you're in a tornado going round and round.
yeah.
But eventually, at the end of the day, once you overcome that and you take things step by step, and obviously, you be a little bit patient with whatever it is you're going through.
Yeah.
At the end of it, you will look back and be like, I actually went through that. It was all right. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But in that moment in time, obviously, your mind, like you said, you can't control the mind. And you often forget that if this is written for you, this is what you're meant to go through. Obviously, we believe that Allah doesn't burden a soul with more than it can bear. So whatever it is that you're going through, you literally can go through it. It's just at that precise moment in time, you genuinely think, this is too much. I can't. And that mindset sometimes can be scary
I think
because
so.
it leads you to a dark place.
No, definitely. The mind is a scary place when it's feeling alone and
Facts. It could take you to
In
a
the
very
dark
dark
place,
place,
yeah.
man.
Just
The mind is very fragile, bro.
the
Wallahi.
most important thing I'll just say, like you just touched on it, was just if I was to tell myself, it's just to have patience. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
get through it, work on yourself.
Definitely, yeah.
Work on yourself. I think in that moment you might not want to, but you need to work on yourself. Also, look, I'm not perfect myself. There may have been there 100% was things that I done wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know
all
what I
of
mean?
us.
In that marriage or whatever it may be. So whether it's communication, wherever it may have been in it. So fix those things. You know,
Do you think we lack accountability? Both sexes.
I
Do you
think all
do you
human
think
all
we
human
lack
beings lack
accountability?
accountability to some degree, because you
Because
look at
accountability is
it's
a
an important
big thing, bro.
It's a big thing.
And that's in everyday life. Forget even just relationship dynamics,
Yeah.
family dynamics. Like everyday life, do people genuinely hold themselves accountable for everything that they do? Do you ever look back and be like, you know what, I fucked up there. I should have done this and this and this. Because at the end of the day, whenever, like, if you're going to use relationship dynamics, a lot of the time, when the friction starts between men and women, is accountability. A lot of the men don't hold themselves accountable, and then and women are very
quick to hold you accountable.
extremely.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you say, women are unbelievable at processing information and holding on to
But I think
information.
that's,
You know,
that's
men.
the right way of doing it.
No, I 100% agree. Men, we naturally are just, we say things and then sometimes we may follow through and whatever. But women, they're unbelievable at holding on to information. Like women will remember things you've said months ago, and you're like, did that come out my mouth? Like, you kind of. But like, do we as men, or in general men, I'm saying men because obviously we're three guys here. Do we as men hold each other accountable to say, you know what, I fucked up there and I shouldn't have done this, or shit, that one was on me and I could have done this and this better? Because sometimes it's the accountability that leads to a lot of breakups, or maybe a lot of things that go wrong, and maybe not.
To kind of answer that, I think sometimes, majority of the time, I don't think we do.
Because we naturally just get we huff and puff.
We huff and puff, but then probably if we do hold ourselves accountable, it's probably after the fact, and after the fact it's too late.
Yeah, all that.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? So it's like, I think, obviously, I think now that the world is a little bit different. You know, these things are spoken about. So I do feel like there's
intelligence and all these other stuff. Yeah.
So I do feel like more people do kind of look within themselves and hold themselves accountable before the fact. But
accountability is a big thing.
Yeah, I think accountability, like you said, is definitely a big thing in it. So
you know, it's mad.
Make sure you hold yourselves accountable.
We've said all this, and then let's say like next week we get our hearts broken. We're gonna go back to baby when you left. All of this goes out the window.
Yeah.
But jokes aside though.
If you see me in the gym, you know what.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Hey, Monday, chest day.
Come on.
Yeah, chest
Tuesday,
flies.
Wednesday, leg days.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, legends a lot.
But yeah, man. What are you saying? I think we should wrap it there, man. Hopefully there's some
100%.
gems the viewers can take away.
That was not bad.
If you can't, then
Let us know.
Don't know
Let
what
us
to
know
tell
you
ya.
lot stories in the comments, or even if you want to kind of make it anonymous, DM us or whatever.
yeah.
What you agree or disagree with?
100%. We'd like to hear it.
Yeah, let's get some more interaction going.
Let's get your views, and
Yeah.
when we do come up on their TikTok lives, shout us in it. Give us some of your questions
Yeah.
or whatever.
Facts.
Things
Sharp's
you want
gonna
to
be
see us
there.
discuss.
Yeah, that's quite interesting as well.
Because
So, yeah.
ultimately, at the end of the day, we kind of want to hear from you lot as well. I think we're trying to get better at interacting and trying to do these annoying TikTok lives and all these other stuff. So whatever you lot would like, please.
That's definitely one thing
Let us know.
we said we wanted to kind of focus more on moving forward, is kind of interacting with you guys. So hence, of course, us coming on TikTok lives, doing Sharp and Izzy doing a meet and greet at the cinema, you know. So
No, you snaked me already, man. The joker.
I'm coming, bro.
No, you're not coming. You're not coming. No, I'm not talking to you.
Coming.
nah,
Don't do
but
that.
guys,
No,
we
one-word
hope
answers.
you enjoyed.
I would have messaged you and said, "Izzy, we on?" Nothing.
Nah, seriously, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We out.